Good evening. Just after market close, and just going to recap my trades for today. Just a quick one because today was a funny day because halfway through trading my platform went down and I had a few losses, but I'm not sure whether those losses were because of the platform going down or bad trading, but more of a combination of both. I had a few stop outs and it's me trying to get out of my stop outs which caused me to work out the platform was down. So there's been a few days. So today I was watching for a break and retest of this level we discussed in the pre-market, 45.18. It came down, I got in there, pulled back up, and I should have taken profit, higher concentrated volume. I don't think that point of control was there at the time, but I was aiming for this area. It's a level 45.30 area. I had it's like a minor hourly area, hence why it's not quite as deep as these yellow lines. And it pulled back on me, and I was watching volume as well, and a slight increase of volume, and I thought we were going to push up a bit higher, and I ended up stopping out below that candle there. So my first trade, I let profit, I think I got in around here as well, so I let profit turn into a loss, so it's a bit disappointing. I need to start working on just taking partial profits, and I was trying to take, I think I did have an order in place, a sell or buy on the ask, just above that area. Then I should have brought it in a bit, but still something I need to work on. So my next trade then was the break of the VWAP. I was short at the time and I got in a little bit late. It was the pullback I was trying to get in. I got in about there, and again I don't know what came over me. I took a little bit of profit down here on the low, and I was trying to hold for this level to break. I was basically the CPI number I was keeping an eye on. I thought it was going to come right back down to that area, and if you look, we had pushing down and it was on decreasing volume as well. And where are we there? So the volume was decreasing, and but I wasn't really watching volume at the time. I just literally had my mindset on 44.95 area for a target. Probably would have taken profit if had we broken the low. Probably, I'm not sure, 4,500. I think, yeah, 4,500 I was watching for, because that's a psychological number as well. But then I missed that area totally. Didn't take anything off at all, and it came back to stop me out. I was at break even at this point, and this is when I had issues with the platform. So I tried a reversal. I was looking at the 2 minute. I watched a 2 minute reversal just here, and I hit the reverse button. Didn't think anything more of it. And when it got up to about the VWAP, I just took a look at profit and thought, oh, I'm still down. I'm down even worse, because it pulled right back on my short. And I thought, what's going on here? So I hit the reverse button again. Still didn't work, and I started realizing something not quite right. So I hit the close button, and I had all my contracts in, and I didn't know what's going on. And then suddenly it pushed up to here, and I was long. I only had 2 contracts at this point. It should have been 2. But I was long 8 contracts there, and I hit the close button. Then I was long 10 more contracts here. But what the hell is going on? So I went into the Apex. So I used Apex funding. I went to the Apex and I used their flatten accounts button, and then everything went down. I couldn't access my account. Couldn't see what my P&L was. I didn't know where I was. And even though I was long 10 contracts around here, I was hoping I was still long when we got to up here, but when Apex finally came back online again, it wasn't Apex, it's Rhythmic. Their broker went down. I had a quick look at my account and I was down quite a lot, so a bit disappointing. So I chose not to trade. I was going to take this short, and I put my order in place. In fact, my order was there, and my stop was going to be above that area there. I probably could have got triggered in on this candle. Maybe it was no, I was there. I wouldn't have got triggered in. My stop would have been the high of the day, just above the high of the day, and I had to go and take my kids to Scouts, so I decided and I offered to help out today. So I closed my order, and I would have had an OCO order, so I closed the order. For now, I'm not going to take it because Apex is having issues. Last thing I wanted was for Apex to be down, and I couldn't control. None of my orders were functioning, so I got out of it. And obviously, when I got back, we were around here somewhere. So bit annoying because the idea was right, and the reason I was watching that area was because we were just going sideways and we were kind of going up, but I was watching this volume average bar. It was declining volume all the way through, and I thought there's some weakness there, even though and it was ultra low volume. No, the volume not ultra low. It was lower than the average volume as well. The average volume was that line there, but on hindsight, maybe I should have just left my OCO order in place with a couple of targets, because that probably would have got back the losses from whatever happened here, which I'm not sure. Apex did say in a message on Facebook that any issues related to the issue when they went down, they will refund you. So they're a good company, so they do look after their traders as well. So hopefully I should get some of that loss back, but I'll find out. Like I said, I'm not sure whether it's down to me, or a bit of them, or a bit of everyone. So, and that's it. And I did have a bit of revenge trading when I came back. I saw this pull down at this bottom, and I really wanted to get in there, but I was a bit late. And in fact, I waited for the break of this 200 moving average, and it came back down. I went long here, and I got out just on the VWAP, just a very small trade, and that just recovered for about 25% of the losses from earlier. So overall, not a great day. I can't say it was my fault for the losing day. So, but my ideas were right. The short up here was right. The break and retest of this area was right. Had I just waited, it came back down. That's the break and retest. In fact, I tried to take that, but I couldn't because the apex is still down. That was what I was going for. That was the trade I was waiting for. And look at that. Right to the level which I identified in the pre-market there. You could have taken it again there as well. So a few opportunities to get it, and there, I just need to learn to I just need to get better at taking profits and stopping out at break even rather than stopping out. I had a meaningful low. It was that low that pivot. So what I was watching for this trade, I was watching it come up, come down. I was hoping it'd come back up, come back down, and I was going to add again there, and that was the idea. But that didn't happen. So, bit of a strange day. So hopefully I'll get some of that back from Apex at some point. And so looking at for tomorrow, what news have we got? Economic tomorrow. Anything important? So 8:30 more data drop in. So we've got PPI and retail sales, and then tomorrow we've also got news at 10. Business inventories, that's the main one. Yep, so 10 o'clock and 8:30 tomorrow to be wary of. And let's have a quick look at the daily to finish off this video. Okay, so we're potentially putting in this bit of a flag pattern. We come down. This is the area to watch. We tried to get down there today, and we spiked through, and we came back up. And so we are sitting just right on that flag pattern right now. So be interesting to see what happens in the post market. We've got this 50 moving average up here as well, and so if we are putting in a bit of a flag pattern, we could see it pull all the way back up to there, come down, and what we're waiting for is a break, a retest of this area for a daily short, and potentially coming into this area here, which we've got a little bit of a supply, a demand area. So that's an area to watch, and this is an area to watch as well. 44.40 through to 44.20 really. If we are going to continue this upward trend, which we are in a daily uptrend at the moment, so we put in a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and whatever this is going to do, we don't know. It might just be looking to go sideways before coming back up. That's one potential move. Or we might be just eating time off the clock for a bit before it decides to go up or down. Or we're just starting to develop the right hand shoulder. So we've got this right shoulder, left shoulder, got the head. It's not very good. We really need to come back down here to create the neckline. So we could be looking at a bit of a funny shaped head and shoulders pattern, and if we break down through that area, then potentially we're looking here. So areas of interest on the daily, breaking above 45.40 and breaking down below 44.80. So these are areas, if we can break, this is the important bit, this is the important pivot here. If tomorrow we stay below, we are below all the moving averages as well at the moment as well, which makes it a bit more interesting. So we've got the 50 in there, I think is the 8 and the 20, and where's the 200? 200's down here, so we're not below the 200 yet. So if we do break down through this pivot, the next area on watch will be this area, and then if we break down through here, the next area on watch is this area here. Let's draw that as a straight line, and potentially we could be just meeting up with this 200 moving average. So this is the area to watch out for if we do break down. So that's the important pivot to keep an eye out for, and that's the important one. If we break one or the other, that will decide which way we're going. So 44.80 for push down, and then 45.50, and we may be looking to come back up to make another high up here, or double top. Okay, hopefully you had a good day. Quick look at oil before we go, because we like oil. Didn't quite do what I was waiting for it to do. I really wanted it to come back down to this area here, 87.80. So it wasn't really a trade on oil today. Maybe a continuation. No, not even that. It just curved over. No, it would have been a hard trade. You could have taken the pullback down to this here for a long, or even, it's easy on hindsight, and no, or even the break of that candle back down for a move here. But we are now below the hourly VWAP, the 50 and the 8, I think that is, yeah. But we're still on, I mean the 20 and the 8, we're still not been able to break down through this 50 for some time. So look, if we just go back a few days, last time we got through the 50, we've not stayed. Let's go back, I'm discounting that one there. We haven't really been below the 50 for a significant time since this last downtrend here. And if we came above it again, we'll be up below it for a few days there, and then we've barely gone below it. We tested it here, tested it there, we tested it, came through, and we instantly bounced off of that bounce area, and that's an area we've had it on watch for a while now as well. And we couldn't break it there, and we haven't been able to break it there yet. So 50 looks like to be holding, so that's an area to keep an eye on. Right, that's it. Hopefully you've had a good day, and I will see some of you tomorrow in the Discord trading room. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to get reminders on when I do my live video every morning, which is at 8 AM. Which is 9 AM Eastern Time and 2 PM British Time. Okay, thanks for watching.